Celtics Nation. We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. The 2025 NBA trade deadline has come and gone, and despite all the buzz surrounding it, the Boston Celtics remain notably quiet. With the majority of the league making big moves, Boston stood still, leaving many to wonder what their next steps would be. The only transaction the Celtics made was a move that wasn't exactly flashy. They sent young guard Jaden Springer to the Houston Rockets, along with a 2030 second-round pick, in exchange for a top 55 protected second-round pick in 2031. It seemed like a small move, but it revealed a lot about Boston's current priorities. For Boston, this trade was essentially a salary dump. Springer, despite his potential, had struggled to find a place in the Celtics rotation, only seeing minimal minutes in garbage time. With so much depth on the roster, his absence was hardly noticed, making the deal a move towards freeing up space and assets for the future. But what could this mean for Boston's future plans? As the Celtics roster is already stacked, the question arises, will they look at the buyout market to strengthen the team further? And if so, one name stands out: Josh Richardson. Richardson, recently waived by the Utah Jazz after being acquired at the trade deadline, could become a key target. The veteran guard has proven himself as a reliable role player over the years, and with his experience in multiple NBA teams, including Miami, Philadelphia, and Dallas, he could be a valuable addition to any roster. However, Richardson's 2024-25 season has been marred by injuries. A persistent heel issue has limited him to just 8 appearances so far, leaving some to question whether he could make an impact this season. Despite these struggles, his track record, averaging nearly 10 points and shooting over 44% from the field last season, makes him a name to watch. But here's the twist. While Richardson could be a perfect fit for Boston's bench, the question remains whether there's room for him. With established players like Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday, and Peyton Pritchard already holding down the guard positions, the Celtics' backcourt looks full. Could Richardson even make a dent in their rotation? Or will he remain a potential backup option if injury strikes? Only time will tell. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. In a shocking turn of events that has sent ripples across the NBA, rumors are circulating that Jason Tatum, the Boston Celtics superstar and reigning NBA Finals champion, could be facing a career-altering knee injury. The news has fans and analysts alike holding their breath, unsure of what this means for one of the league's brightest talents. With reports suggesting a potentially severe knee injury, the Celtics might be without their cornerstone player for up to an entire season, a devastating blow to the franchise and the league. Tatum, who was pivotal in leading the Celtics to a remarkable 64-win season and their first championship in 2024, has been a consistent force in the NBA. His historic performance in the NBA Finals and his 5 All-Star selections highlight his status as one of the league's elite. But now, whispers of a serious knee injury have overshadowed his success, leaving fans to wonder how this will affect both his career trajectory and the Celtics' championship hopes. If these rumors prove true, Tatum's absence would not only be felt by the Celtics, who recently signed him to a record-breaking $314 million extension, but also by the entire NBA. His absence would leave a massive void in the Eastern Conference, where the Celtics are among the top contenders. Tatum's dynamic scoring, playmaking, and leadership have made him a fan favorite, and his potential sidelining would certainly shift the balance of power in the East. The injury, if confirmed, raises concerns about Tatum's long-term health and his ability to return to form after such a lengthy recovery. The Celtics will have to navigate the difficult task of adjusting without their star player, potentially turning to Jaylen Brown and other key pieces to step up in his place. With the NBA's spotlight firmly on Boston, all eyes will be on how the team adapts to this unforeseen challenge. If Jason Tatum is indeed sidelined for a full year, the Boston Celtics would face a monumental challenge. Tatum has been the heart and soul of the team, guiding them through a league-best 64-win season and leading them to an NBA championship in 2024. His all-around abilities as a scorer, rebounder, and playmaker have made him irreplaceable. Without him, the Celtics would lose their primary offensive weapon and their defensive anchor, forcing the team to lean heavily on other players to fill the void. Jaylen Brown, Tatum's superstar teammate, would likely be thrust into the role of the team's primary leader. While Brown has proven himself as an all-star and a dynamic scorer, he has never had to carry the team on his shoulders to the extent that Tatum has. His development as a playmaker and decision-maker would be tested like never before. The Celtics would need Brown to step up in ways he hasn't had to in the past, both in scoring and leadership, which could place a significant amount of pressure on him. Beyond Brown, the Celtics would have to rely on a mix of role players to fill the gaps left by Tatum's absence. Marcus Smart, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, would become even more crucial in both facilitating the offense and anchoring the defense. Additionally, the Celtics' depth would be tested, as players like Al Horford, Robert Williams III, and new acquisitions would need to take on larger roles. The question remains whether this group can maintain the high standard of play that Tatum helped establish during the regular season and playoffs. In terms of long-term impact, a season without Tatum could potentially derail Boston's chances of securing another championship in the near future. With Eastern Conference rivals like the Milwaukee Bucks, Philadelphia 76ers, and Miami Heat constantly improving, the Celtics would need to adapt quickly to stay competitive. If Tatum's injury leads to a slow recovery or lingering issues, the Celtics might find themselves in a position where they can't contend for the title in the same way they've come to expect. The next year will be crucial in determining whether Boston can maintain its place as one of the NBA's elite teams. As the rumor mill churns and more information trickles out, fans and analysts are left in suspense. Could Jason Tatum really be out for a year? The Celtics' future, Tatum's recovery, and the fate of the NBA's competitive landscape hang in the balance. For now, all anyone can do is wait and hope that this rumor proves to be less severe than initially feared. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.